all my donors around the world, I know it has been 7 long years. I know it has been 7 long, hard, tough, grueling years, but we are here, baby. The school is absolutely done. The school is fully done. The school is completely done. And on Tuesday...
For more than a decade now, Dr. Umar Johnson has been promoting the vision of FDMG Academy, the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy for boys. And listen to this, it's been coming soon for years. The school, reportedly located outside Philadelphia, possibly over in Delaware, has faced issue after issue. We're talking structural problems, unpaid taxes, liens, and constant questions about where the money's actually going. And naturally, all fingers keep pointing back to Dr. Umar, because hold up, this pattern didn't just start yesterday. On top of that, the grand opening date has been pushed back again and again for what, 6, 7, maybe even 8 years now? A lot of supporters in the Black community who once believed in this mission are tired, frustrated, and honestly losing faith. Patience has worn thin. And you won't believe this, plenty of critics are straight up calling Dr. Umar a scammer because of how this has played out. But now, some fresh developments just surfaced, and girl, this might...
All my donors around the world, I know it has been 7 long years. I know it has been 7 long, hard, tough, grueling years, but we are here, baby. The school is absolutely done. The school is fully done. The school is completely done. And on Tuesday, because government is closed on Monday to celebrate white supremacy presidency. The government is closed on Monday to celebrate white supremacy presidency. But on Tuesday, I'll be contacting the city to request an inspection of the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Elementary School and Gym. Brothers and sisters, thank you for those of you who stood with me. Not the fakes and the phonies. Not those who act like you supported me but didn't trust me, didn't believe me. You listened to the struggle streamers and the scammers. You believed them.
But wait, there's more.
I want to thank the real people, brothers and sisters. I want to thank the real people, brothers and sisters. I want to thank the real people for standing with me because our time has come. Happy birthday, Frederick Douglass. Your gift is this school. Frederick Douglass always wanted to open a school, brothers and sisters. My cousin Frederick Douglass always wanted to open a school, brothers and sisters. My cousin Frederick Douglass always wanted to open a school, brothers and sisters, and I'm opening it for him. I am going to open the school for you, cousin. Don't you worry. The blood of Bailey is alive and well. The legacy of Frederick Douglass is alive and it is well. The legacy of Bishop Richard Allen is alive and well. I might become an AME pastor. Y'all think I should become an AME pastor? Should I become an AME pastor, brothers and sisters, and and preach the gospel of Black Christ? Should Dr. Umar become an AME pastor and turn FDMG
And there's more.
into an AME church on Sundays? Should I call up the AME leadership and turn the John Jacques Dessalines Nat Turner Gymnasium into a branch of the AME church on Sunday morning? What do y'all think? And preach the good gospel of Garveyism and the good gospel of the Black Christ. What do you think, brothers?
Now he's claiming an inspection is finally happening, and once that clears, the school should be ready to open. But hold up, if I were in his position, I'd wait until the inspection passes and the school board signs off before making any big announcement. Instead, Dr. Umar Johnson keeps rolling things out prematurely, and let's be real, it rarely lands the way he says it will. What really grabs me is the energy he directs at the so-called haters. Listen to this. Scammers, doubters, critics, and anybody who questions him suddenly become the villains. And this isn't just about him. We've seen similar patterns in the community with figures like Jay Morrison, where mistakes get made but expectations aren't managed properly from the jump. If you set the timeline, if you made the promises, then the responsibility sits with you, period. Yet instead of owning that and saying, I miscalculated or I messed up, the narrative flips into, y'all are just hating, and that deflection happens way too often. Don't get me wrong, everybody has critics, even me, But if I promise to deliver something and don't, I can't just scream jealousy when someone calls it out. When a man pushing 50 leans into that defense instead of accountability, it doesn't look revolutionary, it looks immature, and that's just facts. The mature move would be stepping up to the community and saying the plan fell short, not hiding behind the idea that only supporters deserve answers. And when that "I don't owe anyone an explanation" talk starts, girl, that's when people really start questioning the integrity behind the mission. We hear this playbook all the time. Y'all been hating, you're mad, they don't want to see me win. But you won't believe this. That rhetoric slowly chips away at trust in the very community you claim to uplift. Some folks start saying this is why they hesitate to support black businesses at all, because repeated disappointments create a low-trust environment. I've even seen similar mindsets overseas, where people walk away from solid opportunities at home, chasing illusions elsewhere, only to realize later what they lost. Once that negative worldview settles in, everybody gets lumped together, and suspicion replaces solidarity. And whether people like to admit it or not, examples like Dr. Umar fuel that skepticism. The moment accountability comes up, suddenly it's about white supremacy or external enemies. But when internal responsibility is mentioned, that's when the energy shifts. Let's call it what it is. That tactic distracts from personal accountability and reframes criticism as betrayal. If you can convince your audience that questioning you equals disloyalty, then you never have to answer hard questions. Meanwhile, the cycle continues. Promises made, deadlines missed, yet the speaking tours, interviews, and platforms keep rolling in, from appearances on the Breakfast Club to international engagements and even high-profile trips to Ghana. That's the part that raises eyebrows, because if there are no consequences, what incentive is there to correct the behavior? In any healthy community, repeated failures without transparency would pause the spotlight until results show up. Until that school actually opens and the finances are crystal clear, many believe the benefits shouldn't continue uninterrupted. But because there's no structural penalty, the hater's narrative becomes a shield. And yes, this isn't limited to one person. We've seen similar patterns in certain pro-black and religious circles, where bold promises collapse and critics get blamed instead. That cycle creates more division and more distrust, which ultimately harms the broader community. Now here's the bold prediction. If that inspection doesn't go his way, watch how fast the blame shifts outward instead of inward. The system will be accused, the gatekeepers will be named, but rarely will you hear, "We dropped the ball." And that right there is why this conversation isn't about hate, it's about standards. Because leadership without accountability isn't leadership at all. So the real question is simple. Are we demanding results or are we rewarding rhetoric?